Ah, I can't hear! I got a 2004 Chevy Impala in here. The back end bounces up and down like crazy. You go around a corner and oh, it feels real funny. So it's going to need some rear struts. First thing I got to do is get the link pin off of here. I don't know if these are aftermarket or not, but there's actually a 14mm hex on the back of this, which is really nice. If they're not on here, you got to put like a vice grip on the back of there. A lot of times you got to replace these link pins if they break or strip. They usually do break, but I'm getting lucky. That one's still good, so I'm going to use it. I got 21mm on here. I believe these bolts are splined. So I get to use a BFH and hammer these out somehow with this caliper in my way, which, wow, easier said than done, eh? I guess it's fancy tool time. Oh, that went flying. Danger, danger. I got to get in the back of the trunk and under the wheel well here. There's 3 15mm bolts I got to get at. I should be able to just get this thing out of here. A little prying and a little misbehaving. Yeah, buddy. Now I'm going to put a regular strut in here. A lot of people use quick struts or ready struts that already have the whole assembly put together just like this. I'm having problems with all of them. Every time I get them, they got like cargo coils in them, so the back end sits way higher than it's supposed to, or the front end, whatever you put them on. So I'm trying to steer away from those. Just so long as the coil springs are good, I'm going to put regular struts in these. I got a nice spring compressor. If you do this and you don't have one, you got to rent one or go buy one at Harbor Freight, and you can use the hand ones. Most of them look like this. I think they're a little dangerous and they kind of suck, but they work. If you use them cheaper ones, you just got to make sure your fingers are in no place where them things might blow up and bind up and whatever. They can be kind of spooky. There's all different kinds that you can get. But I got a wall mount, so I'm going to use it. Yeah, these are the same for the right and the left side, but if you actually get, you got to turn these and pull the shock up. If you actually get these in the ready struts, they'll be a right and the left side. These are 21mm, the top nut. I just want to load this just a little bit. Basically what I try to do to make sure this thing doesn't explode on me and go flying down as I turn it down. I compress the coil spring until it's loose like this. Then I let it up just a hair to get it tight. Because if it's a little bit tight, then this nut will turn without the shaft turning, if I'm lucky. Just kind of hold on to it. If you don't have an impact, it's going to be a real pain to try to get these apart. Take it out. Take this dust boot off. Put this one back on. Yeah, the rubber stayed on here. Press the spring a little more. There it goes. Mr. Washer, Mr. Nut. So that I got it started real good, I can decompress this spring and get it seated in the strut right. Obviously, you want to put it in the same spot as the other one. Now that I decompress this all the way, I can just run this thing home. Make damn sure you got it going clockwise. Just give it a bunch of burps with an impact until it tightens all the way up. Sometimes if it don't want to go, you just got to work the nut up and down just to kind of, because this is a lock nut, you want to loosen the lock nut up just a little bit. So if you go down, you can't get it to go down, you got to run it back up and down and work it a little bit. There's a hole on the back of this strut for this little button. For some reason it's not on here, so I'm just going to cut this off. Now I'm going to stuff it in here in such a way to get these 3 studs to line up here. Okay, I got the holes lined up, and I got the top bolt for the knuckle and the bottom hole of the strut just to hold it up there. Got to push really hard to get that top one in. Tighten to really, really tight. Do the same to the other side. When you take your strut out, and it can do this, it might be bad. Okay, bye.